Folks, the symbol you see there and the words are famous, and they were spoken by Thomas Jefferson. The tree of liberty must be refreshed from time to time with the blood of patriots and tyrants. Now that is what is occurring now, and we have had the blood of patriots watering this tree, and that's figuratively, not literally. And it's time for the blood of tyrants to start watering this tree. Now, why do I say that? Well, Donald Trump last week dismissed 4 seasoned, experienced State Department officials who had not a political bone in their bodies. They were there to do the people's business. They were doing things like helping American citizens that were located overseas in situations that demanded it, situations of danger, problems, etc. They also were in charge of the finalization of the issuance of visas and passports. All jobs that basically are not political, okay? But Mr. Trump decided to summarily dismiss them. Now, to their credit, not one of them said a single word, not one. But Mr. Trump has now shed the blood of another patriot. He has dismissed the acting Attorney General, Sally Yates. Now, this woman has been a career, let me repeat that again, a career employee at the Justice Department. And she had to be confirmed by the Senate, which she was in overwhelming numbers. Now, she was part of the Obama administration, and when she was confirmed, Mr. Trump made public statements about how great she was. It was funny that in her confirmation hearing, that Jefferson Beauregard Sessions questioned her about her ability to stand up to the president if she believed that the president was doing something illegal. He asked her if she had the ability to do that. She answered him emphatically by saying that is her job. She is not the president's lawyer, she is the people's lawyer. And I guess, based on her actions of instructing the various lawyers representing the Justice Department not to defend Trump's illegal and unconstitutional executive order, she was doing just that. But Mr. Trump, like all tyrants, could not broker any disagreement whatsoever with any position that he takes, so he summarily dismissed her, putting our country at risk. Why do I say he put the country at risk? Simple. Only a person that goes through a confirmation hearing and is confirmed by the Senate into the position of Attorney General or even Assistant Attorney General can request and issue FISA warrants. You know, those warrants where we think there are terrorists operating and we need to go after them, obtain information, etc. Those types of warrants. The person that Donald Trump swore in as the acting new Attorney General, that's Dana Boente, I think that's pronunciation of his name, Bote. He has not been confirmed by the Senate, so he cannot issue a FISA warrant. So in effect, you don't have anybody in there at this moment, from my understanding, that has the ability to act in behalf of the safety of this country by obtaining a FISA warrant to go after terrorists. So the action that Mr. Trump took was obviously short-sighted. Mr. Trump also fired the head of ICE. No reason was given, okay? He just straight out fired this guy and replaced him with the person that was formerly in charge of the actions of deportation. Okay. Now that doesn't even mention the fact that he got rid of the head of Border Patrol last week. There are a lot of patriots who are shedding blood for the Tree of Liberty, and now it's time for the tyrants to start shedding blood. And they can begin with guys like Jefferson Beauregard Sessions. This guy needs not to be confirmed by the Senate. Now they're having a meeting today regarding clearing him out of committee, and I hope some of the Democrats and some of the Republicans have the balls to stand up and face this guy down and deny this guy the nomination. There's been a major insurrection at the Department of State, and over 100 employees have signed off on a letter condemning Donald Trump's actions as far as this Muslim ban is concerned. I'm just waiting to see what's going to happen in justice, since the new temporary head, the temporary AG, I should say, Attorney General, obviously knew what Donald Trump was going to ask him to do as far as defending this bullshit illegal ban on Muslims. And apparently he has already issued the order rescinding the instructions given by Sally Yates. Folks, when this guy got elected, I did videos about what was going to potentially happen. And I just did a video last week when Mr. Trump started with these executive orders. You know, this guy has been in office, what, 9 days now? And this is what we have thus far. You know, if this gets much worse, you know, the people in control of Congress, i.e. the Republicans, are going to have to grow a pair and stand up to Donald Trump. Now, I know they're afraid because Donald Trump has his phone with a Twitter app on it, and he tends to attack people viciously whenever they disagree with them. But they're going to have to stand up and realize what's the right thing to do. Now, Paul Ryan got up there this morning and was asked about this executive order, and he pretty much danced around the issue. If that is an example of courage, of doing the right thing, there is no such thing as doing the right thing. Now it's back to the Tree of Liberty. There are a lot of groups out there that believe that they're patriots, and they may have their eyes set on certain targets. And I recall certain quote-unquote people that took actions in the past when there were situations that they disagreed with. And some of those actions were fairly radical. Not promoting anything, but where are one of these guys when you absolutely need them?